What's up, Brandon? Chris here, the owner of CNP Marketing Design, and in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. The topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you can easily get an extra 32 jobs per month or more consistently by doing what I'm about to teach you right here in this video. But getting right into it, man, I didn't see any website or Facebook profile for your business so far, so I wasn't able to give you any tips there, but I want to at least teach you about this. All right, I'm going to teach you how to do this for yourself. So the first topic is going to be page content, and that's made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of any site. You actually need about 1,500 to 2,000 words in your homepage to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. And what a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched in Google that indicates that person's ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked at pressure washing Aurora, Illinois, or pressure washing Yorkville, Illinois, you know that they're looking to get a pressure washing job done, and it's in an area that you target. And when you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And it actually will come and scan your website. It has bots that will come and scan your website to find out what services you offer and what areas you target. And in your content, you can place these keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is absolutely king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. Now, if you check out the amount of content these guys have on their front page, they have a decent amount of content, but this is still very beatable, which is going to make it that much easier to actually get all the business that they're getting to their website to yours instead. Now, the second topic are backlinks. And to show you that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, there's a lot of numbers up here, so I don't want you to get confused. So I'm going to break those down to you real quick. The UR is the power of the page being searched. In this case, it's their homepage. The DR is the power of their entire website. Not very high, very easy to beat there. This is the number of backlinks that they have, which I'll explain to you in just a minute. The amount of websites sending those backlinks. These are the amount of websites actually doing anything for their score, which is a very small amount. And this is the amount of organic keywords that they're actually targeting. Then last but not least, the estimated amount of traffic that this website's getting for these organic keywords. This is actually probably about 5 to 10 times higher than what's reflected here because it's impossible to get an accurate reading unless you have something embedded into your website, such as Google Analytics. So this is probably about closer to 2,000 searches every single month going to this person's website, right? And that's a whole lot of opportunity to get paying customers. Now just imagine if you had a fraction of this, how many more customers you would be getting every single month. But getting into what backlinks are. A backlink is super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to their website, that's an example of this website sending their website a backlink. Now the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of their website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in their business by seeing others vouch for them. So it's kind of like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, except not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to give you more authority in Google's eyes because quality always wins with backlinks. And by relevant, I mean if you had other pressure washing sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons, right? Now we can actually take a look at their backlink profile, find out what's making them successful, and we can use this right here as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. But let's take a look at some of their keywords real quick. The cool thing about keywords, you can capture and rank for as many as you want. Every single area and service has their own keywords. Now I'll actually give you the breakdown of some of those numbers and how they work here at the end of this video. But this would be an awesome one for you, right? Naperville wasn't in the keywords that I actually grabbed, but this is an incredible amount of results. Super easy to rank for as well, right? So 100 people searching for roof cleaning in Naperville, Illinois. That's a lot of potential for paying customers right there and a very high ticket job at that. And could you imagine if you just had a few of these that you were ranking the top position for, how many extra customers you would be getting, how much extra money you would be getting every single month, right? And this is what you're missing out on by not doing this right now. But let's take a look at a Google search real quick. The first thing you see here is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position typically means at least an extra 40 or 50%, sometimes even over 100% more calls than top organic ranking alone with just your website. Now, what gets you ranked here amongst other things is having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and citations are some of the biggest here. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like pressure washing near me, right? So just say, for example, that your Google business profile was set up right here, right? Or actually, we'll put it more towards your area. Let's say it was set up right there. The more power you push to your profile, the stronger it's going to get, and the larger the area it's going to cover. Now you have people from all over this region, right? Because it captures an entire region looking for any services that you offer. You're coming up in this top position right here, and people are calling you, and you're getting that business for it. So this makes this perfect for getting local customers. Now, once these strategies come together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. So I just grabbed keywords from the Aurora area. I know there's a lot of other areas that you service and maybe some extra services that you offer as well. But out of these, that's 740 searches every single month. Now, if you converted just 3% of those into paying customers, that's an extra 22 jobs per month from your website and an extra 32 or more by using both strategies, not including all the other areas or all the other keywords either. So in reality, it could be a lot more than that if you wanted it to be. So how do we actually find these numbers though? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position of Google is 28.5%. Meaning, if I looked up pressure washing Aurora, Illinois, this guy's going to get about 28.5% of those site visits. Since this is a directory site, it's probably going to go down to the first organic, which is going to get about 28.5%. Now, 60 to 80% of those will actually call your business or fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is getting leads this way, here's what the numbers look like from just your website. If you were ranked in the top position for a buyer intent keyword that gets 100 searches a month, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 deals per month on average by maintaining that top position. I just like the lowball at 3% being the minimum, even though it's often higher because, hey, nobody's ever upset with the lowball, right? And I'm not sure what your margins are specifically, but if you multiplied your average profit per job and the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you did this? And Brandon, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a really good amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video. But thank you so much, Brandon. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.